What is up, guys? It's your boy Torius, back again with another video. I said I'm back again with another video. Alright. This one I'm gonna be talking about, are humans psychedelics? Smash the like button, comment below what you think, subscribe if you're new, let's get into it. Alright. So, this was something I was thinking about earlier, right? Not like earlier, a couple days ago. I was having this conversation with my coworker, right? And I was telling her, like, weed is pretty much a psychedelic, right? Like, it makes you go like, woo, all over your mind and shit. And weed just comes from the earth, right? Like, weed is from the earth. But I was like asking the question, why is it that weed gets you high, right? Like, what is the property of marijuana that makes it to be like, okay, you smoke me and then you feel this way, right? Because you're essentially killing off the plant, right? Low key, not like killing the plant, but you're taking its buds, right? You're taking the plant's bud, and you're taking something away from it. It's like our nut. It's like their nut, right? Basically, right? I think you take the nut of the weed plant and then you smoke it or you eat it, and then you become high, right? You're like, wow, dude, I'm so high. And they say that dolphins get high off of pufferfish, right? So it's like, if you're able to get high off of things like pufferfish, which is alive and it's like being, right? And you can lick a toad. You can lick a toad and then you become high, right? It's like, why can't you get high off of other people? You low-key already do though, right? Because it's like the oxytocin and shit that's released when you're like touching another human, right? Like this morning I was watching videos of this dude massaging a bunch of girls, right? And I was looking at the comments and they're like, oh, these girls, they crave this. They crave this type of physical touch, physical affection, right? But it's like, it's basically a drug, right? Like how acid is a drug, mushrooms is a drug, DMT is a drug, right? Cocaine, all these things are drugs. Why not the being, right? The person who's like us. Like, why can't we be classified as drugs, like as a psychedelic, right? Because there's times when I'm hanging out with girls and we'll be doing stuff, mainly whenever I finger them, it's like a different experience, right? Not even like, one time I nutted in this girl and I literally felt like I was on a rocket ship riding through space, right? And it's like the fireworks, because the thing is, there's like, it's one thing to nut and jerk off to nut, but then when you just like, when you're nutting inside of a girl and you just feel like you're in outer space, right? It's like different. Because before, when I used to nut in girls, it would feel good and that's it. But now it's different, right? Now it's like a different experience. Like, intimacy for me is a different experience. It's like we go to like different dimensions type shit, right? It's weird as fuck. But like, why can't we consider that a psychedelic, right? It's the government, it's the crows. Like, why can't we consider that a psychedelic, like soul ties, pair bonding, all that shit, right? Like, what's the difference between that and meth, right? Meth is bonding chemicals. When we soul bond, when we soul tie and shit, we're basically bonding chemicals, right? Drugs are chemical reactions, because we are just a bunch of chemicals. Like, what are chemicals? It's like the periodic table, right? They're all just chemicals, bases, acids, all that shit, right? So like, why can't, like, I'm trying to get into like a deeper meaning of this video. I don't really want to go too deep into it, like what we were talking about, Just because I don't want the government, right? The government. I feel like I'm gonna be like Dale Gribble over here. The government, man. Yeah, see, I'm a big ass fucking hippie, dog. If you didn't notice, I'm barefoot as fuck, just chilling in nature. But yeah, you know, something to think about. You know, they don't want us eating human meat. Obviously, it's because ape must not kill another ape. But you know, makes you wonder, huh? It makes you think. It might not be that deep, but this is something I was thinking about, right? I have so many, like, I wish when I was high, I wrote down all the thoughts, like all the weird ass thoughts I would think, because I would think a lot of crazy shit, right? I remember one thought I had. Actually, I don't remember. How ironic. I'm like, I remember one thought I had, and I forget it immediately. Oh yeah, no, one thought I had for real was like, where does hair come from, right? Like, we have hair to protect us, right? But it's like, how the fuck, right? Because it's like, if evolution is true and mammals came to be from, like, because, you know, they say first there was reptiles, right? First there was reptiles and there was birds. But what the hell is hair? Like, is hair, like this hair on my beard, is because, I understand it's because my hair grows it, you know? But the thing is like, you know, yeah, my DNA says grow this hair, this texture on this part of the body. But you know, snakes have to make their own venom, right? Or they're born with venom, right? Snakes are born with venom. And frogs have to make their own venom, right? That's what I should have told her. I should have told her that, right? Frogs have to make their own venom, right? Like those poison dart frogs, they're not born poisonous. They have to eat like a certain ant that eats a certain plant, right? Once they eat that ant, then they get the venom from the ants, right? And that creates the toxins in their bodies. So it's like, if that's how their nature works, right? Because if you just eat the frog, it'll kill you. But you know, so why do we have hair? You know, it's not that why do we have hair. It's like, how did we get it? You know, like, how did the first mammal get hair? Right? Isn't that weird? I don't know. But like the video, comment below what you think. Subscribe if you're new. If you have any more crazy conspiracy theories, comment them down below. And with that being said, if you have any questions, just DM me on Instagram at Torius, ask these for interviews, and I'll make a video talking about your question. With that being said, pieces, deuces, pieces, deuces.